I'm walking down the hallway. All I hear is, "Wait, guys, we still gotta do the project." She said, "Guys, it's not that serious, guys." I'm like,
and
we're
done.
We're done. We're done with the whole project. I just remember when you walked away, I was smiling. I remember smiling at the back of your head because I was like, I don't care. Like I was smiling at the back. You still in tissue? I was smiling at the back of your head. I was saying the back of my head. But it was just, I don't know. I was just like, I don't care. I don't care about nothing. I'm telling you, the friendship was over. If you cannot tell me at that time we were actually about to be like not be friends anymore, because that's exactly what was about to happen. And then all of a sudden something, and like I took all my stuff. The bell rang. I took all my stuff. I made sure I did not walk with her. I made sure, because I was so mad.
And guess
I
what
couldn't
I
believe
did?
I heard
her
headphones in,
and I
we
walked.
both did the same thing. I couldn't believe. Okay. Welcome back to It's Controversial. I'm Nay.
I'm Cookie.
And today we're going to talk about how we became friends.
Yes.
I'm so excited. We did make a video like this before. It was not posted. Partially my fault. I think I'm just assuming that it was my fault.
I ain't gonna lie. I think it's sitting on my computer waiting to be uploaded.
Okay, we're not. It don't count. So I love when she tells this story because, one, I never know what's going on, and two, she just tells it really well, and she's telling me things that I don't know even happen. So I'm just gonna let her start it off. I'll hop in every now and then, but we're just gonna give you the gist of it for the most part. But it's pretty interesting.
I know.
Okay, so lo and behold, I'm not even gonna tell you the year. I don't want
no. It was just freshman year.
I was just trying to be a little descriptive and a little mysterious and fun, but don't worry about it. So it was freshman year of high school. I believe second semester, because like I said, I do not remember being that buddy with people that soon on. So I had a friend, she had a friend. My friend and her friend were friends, and we did not know each other at all. We can edit this out. Wait. I was about to say. I was like, okay, you can go. You can call your friend Lyra. And Lyra. I'm leaving it. Man. No, we can edit it out. We can just edit. It was just funny. Come on, that was funny. I was just saying, okay, you can call your friend Lyra. And
I'm gonna call mine Jonesy and yours Delilah. That's what I'm going with.
Okay, that was just funny. Okay, we gotta edit that part out for real because that's funny. But okay, don't put that in there. Okay, so it was freshman year of high school. I remember it being second semester because I don't remember first semester me being buddy with people like this. So I had a friend, we'll call her Jonesy, and then she had a friend called Delilah, and Jonesy and Delilah were friends, and me and her knew nothing about each other. Those two were friends. We were friends by association. So we used to all skip together in school to go get snacks. And we had a homeroom teacher who, which is so funny that you do not remember this. One person, we would all like rotate. So it was like an organized skipping
This is
session.
so interesting to me because why were we this sneaky? But
I don't, and I know we look stupid.
Did we though? Because if we got away with it that many times,
but he didn't care. He didn't care if the sky was black that day.
Did we?
Sure.
I feel like one day I do remember us just walking out. Like
I remember he just doesn't care.
I do remember like one day us all just walking out and nobody said anything because we thought he was. So we were like looking behind kind of, but we didn't. We all went out in like a line and just he didn't say anything to us. I think if I'm remembering right, I think that happened one time at least where we just all walked out
to catch a check, and that was
he
it.
for sure was.
He did not care what happened to us.
I do remember that one time, but I don't remember it being that strategic.
Yeah, because I remember we will all be like, "Hey, you go ask. No, it's your turn to go ask." I remember us like huddling up in our spot and be like, "Hey, no, it's your turn to go ask. I did it last time." I remember that very vividly. And so one person will go ask, and the rest of us will sneak out, and then the other person will come meet us outside, and then we'll all go walking around the school looking stupid. 4 people walking around, not in a classroom.
And the hallways used to be completely empty.
Exactly, and it was so big, windows everywhere. Like, how could you not see? How would the teacher not see us?
They didn't care. Okay, at that time, it's different now. I'm sure at that school now it's different, but then they didn't care about anything.
Yeah, and school shootings wasn't that often either. So like security was very low.
It wasn't. Well, at least we now around where we were, it wasn't a lot of them talking about that stuff. But but it was like, I don't know. You could just get away with a lot of things there, which is completely different from my middle school because we could not get away with anything in my middle school. So when I got to that school, I was like, why do nobody care about this? Like everybody's skipping, everybody just driving off campus, all this
driving in, driving off.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, but go ahead.
Okay, so let me finish. So we're all skipping together. All of a sudden, weeks go by. Those two, Jonesy and Delilah, stop being friends. I don't remember why. She doesn't remember why at all. She would never remember why. I feel like I knew at one point, but I just genuinely forgot. And so
I really want to know what it was.
I don't know. And so the skipping all stopped. Everything halted. I stayed with my friend. She stayed with her friend. The funniest thing that she does not remember, but I'll always remember it because I wish I knew you now. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. And so all of a sudden, I'm sitting by my friend in class. It's like a free space where everybody can just grab their own chairs, whatever. I'm sitting there. She comes by me and just goes, ha, 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 and messes with all my stuff. And I'm looking at her. I'm like, yo, why is she messing with my stuff? And the girl beside me, my friend,
was I that oblivious to everything?
Yeah, you had to
why did I not know?
The energy in the room was not the same. Y'all didn't even pick seats next to us like how you normally do.
Why did I not know what was going on?
I don't know. I don't know why Delilah didn't tell you. So the girl beside me, she's looking at me. She's like, why'd she do that? And so it got me a little riled. I'm like, dang, why did she do that? Like, I ain't had nothing to do with it.
And why didn't anybody say anything to me?
I didn't know you that well.
Why? I mean, you could have been like, girl, why are you touching my stuff? Like, why didn't anybody say
I didn't know
anything?
what you was doing at the time until I looked over. I'm like, did I interpret that wrong?
I feel like the minute somebody would have said something to me, that would have been the last time you ever heard from me. Like, because I'm like, why would I do that? But go ahead.
I don't know. But knowing her now, I wish like back then I would have tapped myself on the shoulder like she was just playing. Because knowing you now, you were genuinely playing.
I had to be.
Because looking at your face, I can replay it in my head. You were playing. You were definitely playing. And the fact that Delilah didn't tell you is crazy.
She really did. I don't know what happened
on anything.
It's like I don't know what happened at all. I really don't. And it's not fair. It's not, because we could have been friends like at that moment. I mean, later on, like the next year, okay, we were friends, but it could have started then, and it could have been way better. Probably, I don't know. It just could have been better, but like, I just don't like that I didn't know what was going on. And why would I choose? Go ahead.
Why would you choose sides?
No, why would I? Never mind.
Anywho.
Just never mind.
Anywho,
I'll tell you later.
Okay. So, anywho. So, a whole semester goes past. We don't talk at all. I'm thinking maybe she don't like me. I don't know. I didn't have no opinion.
I feel like we didn't care. I didn't, because I sure didn't care.
Because I genuinely wasn't into it.
I didn't know what was happening.
Put me into it with the whole messing my stuff up.
No, I wasn't in it.
I didn't know that at the time. I asked Jonesy. I said, hey, Jonesy, what's going on? She's like, oh, I don't like that, because she got in my head that that's what you was doing.
And what's crazy is I don't even know I don't think I ever even asked Delilah.
Yeah, that's yours.
What happened? I don't even think I asked her. That's how much I didn't care. Because I'm just like, well, I guess they done. I don't know. It was like it seemed like it was just a quick phase, that friendship anyway. Yeah. So I think that's why I didn't care that much.
Yeah.
Because I was like, whatever, we're going to be out this class anyway eventually. So I was like, I don't really care. I'm never going to see you again. Yeah. That's what it felt like. So that's probably why I don't remember it that much, because that's how I was probably thinking about it at the time.
That makes sense. Like, you didn't care about a lot of stuff.
I still don't. And I feel like it was even worse then. So that's probably why I don't really recall it that much. Yeah. It's probably why I don't recall it at all, because I don't know what happened. I really don't.
It was crazy. And so we don't talk all summer, all next semester. I'm still friends with Jonesy. I don't know what your status is.
Wasn't?
She was not friends with Delilah.
Nope.
And again, we don't know the filler parts.
I actually really don't know, because by sophomore year, I don't really remember. I don't think I was only around the one person, the guy that was my best friend for the rest of the school year at that school.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really remember her being around after freshman year. Like once I got to sophomore year, I wasn't friends with her. I don't think.
I don't recall.
I don't either.
I could have.
I could have talked to her maybe like the first. I don't know.
I don't remember me talking to her.
Not even relevant, I guess.
No,
because if it was, we would remember.
Yeah, you know. So fast forward. Now it's a whole year later. Second semester of sophomore year, we have literally every class together. Mm-hmm. Our whole schedule is the same except for one class, which is the first class of the day. So second class lunch break is the same. Third class, fourth class, all the same.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so creepy because every time I walked into a room, I'm like, "Hey, didn't I see you in the last?"
It started to become so comfortable though, because it was like, it's like at least I knew the face, and it was it's like I don't know. I guess I did. Did you recognize me when you first saw me? Okay,
mm-hmm. I did. I don't know if you did.
I don't know. Lene, you know, I don't really remember anything. I'm telling you, the minute I remember everything is when we officially became friends. That's the only part that everything starts to clear up.
Like just fuzzy.
Before that, everything is just I don't know. I don't know.
I remember everything, which is crazy.
I just sent her some videos today, which was when we were in that class and like first became friends. You would think from those videos that we were friends like that whole time.
No, we had just became friends at that moment.
But those videos said otherwise. Because it's like we're acting the way we act right now. And laughing that hard, getting in trouble together that fast. It was crazy. Yes, it really was.
So let me finish. So then I sit down with her. Because, like, the whole first week, I'm like, I don't know nobody. Like, my friend that I had at the time was not in none of my classes, so I knew no one. And I hate feeling awkward. Like, I don't like it. Like, I hate just, like, do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, sitting down, like, trying to figure out where to go by myself. Because I feel like I look awkward. Because I am awkward. And, so I sit by her in a computer class we had together. And I didn't say anything to her at first, which is crazy. I didn't say anything to her. And all of a sudden I asked her, I was like, "Hey, you know what to do?"
I think the reason why is because I already had it, what's his name was in there?
Mm-hmm.
He was in there, so I had a friend already in there. Yeah. And I was sitting by him, I think. It was like a chair in between us though.
Yeah.
In between. Yeah. I don't know if it was a chair between me and you.
It was.
And me and him. Or if I was sitting directly next to him.
Together because when I came in the class, I didn't see any face I recognized except you. So I sat next to you, but not directly because I'm like, I don't know you like that. It's just I don't know all these other people like that.
Okay.
Huh?
I'm just so confused at how we got sitting next to each other. Everything is so weird.
I picked that because, like I said,
were familiar with
I was familiar with you. No one else in class. I'm like, I don't know y'all from a can of paint. Yeah. So I'd rather sit by someone I'm semi close with.
And the only reason I was sitting next to him was because when we had another class together, and I don't know, he was not like a lot of the guys there. So I don't know, we just instantly connected, me and him. So even though he was very sickening, but
and it's
loved
crazy.
him.
I didn't sit by you in other classes but that one where we actually became friends. You notice that?
I don't remember any other class
but
that one. I told you. I don't remember any other class but that one.
Together. I remember looking at you.
Miss.
Yeah.
No, that's not her. Miss Johnson.
There you go.
Oh, that was the same year.
Yeah, exactly. So I remember you sitting on the wall.
Right.
And I was like, I just sat in the middle because I was like, I don't know. I don't remember if I knew anybody.
Okay, I'm just go back because I don't know what you're talking about.
So it's history, then the computer one, and then fourth was art. No, shoot, that's senior year. I'm sorry.
Ooh, shoot, I was about to say what you talking about. I don't know. Okay, just go back. Just go back to computer class.
So the computer class, I just remember. Only reason I said something to you is because I was like, dang, I kind of need help. No, I'm not a technical person. Never been good with it. Like this whole setup. I'm not good at this stuff at all.
I'm not either.
You did it pretty fast.
Well, this is easy, but that's computer girl. You know how I took a long time with the computer program she was trying to make us do. They were terrible,
terrible. And imagine computers in 2015, like trying to make a game. Like imagine like games.
And it's like
and we're making games on a computer, making websites.
And this is our first computer class. It wasn't like we were in an advanced computer class. Why were we taught these things as if we knew what we were doing?
And I don't recall signing up for this. I feel like it was just put on my schedule.
I didn't ask for that.
I didn't ask for that.
I'm so glad. I am so grateful that we got put in that class.
The teacher.
Oh my gosh.
Love her.
I love her. I love how all of that was just supposed to happen. Even though I did not sign up for that class. I really did not. But
I really thought I was gonna fail a lot of times in that class.
I was supposed to.
I think she liked us.
I was supposed to fail.
Because I feel like I should have failed.
For sure. I should have failed.
Because that video you sent me of what my project looked like, I should have failed. Because I don't remember fixing it. I don't recall fixing
it. Never. I think I had somebody else get mine together. I think I made him do it.
Yeah,
that part, because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh God, my boob is itching. It is.
You alright?
Probably from the sweat. I was playing tennis.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Sorry. You know us at this point.
At this point,
video number 4. Not gonna keep apologizing.
Just have a seat on the couch because at this point y'all are in the conversation. So
anywho, I say, hey, I need help. Somehow, hey, I need help turns into a whole conversation. Turns into, let's talk about all these different things. Talk about, hey, I need a lunch buddy. Will you be my lunch buddy? It turned into that. I mean, it was quick.
You know who said lunch buddy?
Yeah, it was me. I don't care. I ordered too. It was me. Shoot, I needed somebody to be with me at lunch because I hated that.
Lunch buddy was not coming out of my mouth.
Because I want to be on Disney Channel.
And well, you hear the intro to the videos. You know who came up with that?
Me.
Okay, girl, go ahead.
Anywho, so we became lunch buddies.
Because my sister was gone by then. It was sad, but I was already alone on lunch. It was like it was supposed to happen. So.
Yeah, because she was alone. I was alone. I had no one I knew. She had no one she knew.
So it was perfect, but. Well, I didn't want to be around them on lunch. That's my time to be with somebody I actually either like for real or by myself. And I used to just go in the library and read. I was a nerd. In the back of the library reading a...
Ew! We joined a book club together and then quit after like 2 days, 2 club meetings.
That was bad.
Well, it's not because the book they chose. I actually would have liked that.
If it was better books, yeah.
The books they chose were awful.
Yeah, terrible.
Awful.
I'm not into stuff like that, so...
No. Okay, so... we pick lunches together, and then all of a sudden, I move one seat over. Cause I'm like, who am I playing here? who am I joking? Like, what? So I just moved one seat over, and now we're sitting side by side.
Yeah.
And now we're sitting side by side, and all of a sudden, hey, you want to join the tennis team together? Now we start playing tennis together.
Yeah.
I haven't played tennis since I was 10. She played tennis
every now and then with my sister.
Yeah. So then we joined the tennis team together. Next thing you know, we're on the cross country team together.
That was really just supposed to prepare us for the next tennis season. I don't even know why we took that thing so seriously.
You took it seriously.
Okay, girl. Okay, I did because I wanted to go to state. I need to make sure I go to state in any sport I play. I don't care.
You did good. I'm sorry, I made us last. And
I was like, dang, now I gotta work double hard.
I'm sorry, but
no, it was really fun though. That was really fun.
I had a blast, but I feel like I should not have been on the team. I should have not made the cut.
It's all right. He needed people.
He did need people.
No, it was good. I think we did really well. For that to be our first,
very well. I'm not even gonna sit here and act like. Cause I ain't about to let nobody replace. But like,
you was in last every time. Yes, I love running, so that was fun. It was fun for me. I wasn't great and I wasn't perfect, but it was. I like running already, so it was kind of fun. It was preparing me for tennis. Mm-hmm. Like my agility was crazy by senior year. Like for tennis, like I was like okay, and it's even better now because I do love running, so it really did help.
I like it more now than I do then.
Yeah, I love running. Like, that's one of my favorite things to do, which is very ugly, but it is. Because a lot of people don't like running.
I hated it then.
I know.
I just needed to stay in shape for tennis. That was literally all I did it for.
It was fun.
I was not about to get fat and
we loved the coach. So it was
I loved
everything
him.
Was worth it. It really was worth it.
It really was. The experiences, the traveling, all of it. It was really great.
Really fun.
Really great. And so all of a sudden we did everything. And then the ugliest thing of all, should I say it?
Senior year?
Yep.
I don't even think that that's the ugliest thing that we've done.
It's not the ugliest.
And I mean,
but
it's
top tier.
It's
almost top tier. I'm going to say that. It's pretty mid tier. For a fourth video, I feel like it has to be said. We made sure our last year of high school, it matched up. Our classes matched up with how it was when we first met. So I went to my guidance counselor and I said, my schedule, I need to make it like hers. And then she was like, you want to take pre-calculus? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, you know you're done with all your math. I said, yeah. And she was like, you really going to do this for your best friend? I said, well, yeah. I took pre-cal when I didn't have to. And if you don't know that, that's a bunch of algebra, equations, shapes, and everything.
That was a difficult class. Love the teacher because I had that teacher. I think my freshman year at one point in my first semester of sophomore year, I had her again.
Mm-hmm.
I loved that teacher, so it was worth it. I liked it, and I passed. So I was like, okay, and I passed with a B. So I'm like, okay,
that's pretty good.
I'm loving this. But anyway. So in that class, it's just funny how we talk about how hard it was because it's pre-cal, but we still skipped. And I'm like, why would we do that in a class? Yes.
Class.
And then do you remember because wasn't this like this was our last class of the day, right?
Yeah.
So then we would come from what was it? Whatever class we were at. And then do you remember that we left to go get mall food? We went to the mall to get food, and we were like, "Oh, we'll have time. We'll get back in time." Did not get back in time. We were like,
walked in late.
We were like 15 minutes late or something. We were late,
and everybody walked in looking at us.
Or we walked in, and everybody was like, just staring. Like it was like we were extremely. It was quiet. They were already doing work. Like it was crazy. We just walked in,
and I had to prepare myself.
I just remember the teacher saying, "Oh, late." She said, "Oh, late." I'm like, "Girl." Oh,
and she just stared for so long before she said that. She said, "Oh, late, huh?"
I love that lady, but girl,
I can't wait till I see her again in person.
Oh, late. Like, why are you this way?
And then of course the kids back there, they had to say something too because it wasn't normal.
It was
yet.
Not. Okay, honestly, no, we were never late to her class.
No, we did skip though.
We did. Okay,
and art.
If we skipped, that means we weren't coming back. So that time we were planning on going to class. But we just got there very, very late, and we never come late. We either are on time or not, not coming.
We pushed it. We was trying to get some mall food within 30 minutes, not knowing. Well, no, we knew how long.
Why couldn't we just wait till after school to go get
which
the food?
Was an hour and a half.
Like what? Why do we need that right then? We weren't even able to eat it, were we?
No, we had to wait till we got back in the car.
Can't be that stupid.
We were very stupid.
Why did we do that? Why didn't we just wait?
I feel like I should tell them stories about us skipping because we were actually very.
Oh my God, the skipping stories
are skippers on the planet. I mean,
I'm thinking about weight
dogs. That's
what
I was
about. So okay. Or
and I had to be the liar every time.
Okay, because I can't lie, and I was gonna laugh or smile, and they were just gonna know I wasn't. I am a terrible liar. Like I'm not even gonna try to pretend like I can lie because I'll just start smiling and I just ruin it for everybody.
I think my face says it because I always had such an innocent looking face. So,
or you just did. You look like you were telling the truth.
For real?
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
It's not.
Sorry. No,
it's not good.
I'm saying it's good at the time that it got us out of
You're
trouble.
right, because me, I would have been like, no, we were on time.
Because, man, there was this one time we skipped weight training. The stupidest thing we ever did was walk off a track field. Everybody else going around in a circle, 2 dots going that way. You think
Why?
We the only 2 things. Coaches are over there looking at everybody.
Why
walking
did we
around,
do that?
Watching everybody walking. We said, maybe we can skip. 2 dots.
And then we were literally the only ones that walked off. Like nobody else was thinking about skipping.
Looking.
They know us. They knew us at school. Like everybody knew us for being friends, 1. And for 2, like they just knew us by our face, our bodies, everything.
That's what we
were. They knew. So I'm like, what? Why would we walk off so out in the open?
And in that moment, I felt like Dumb and Dumber. That's what I felt like.
He did call us blondies.
He did. And so we get in the weight room. Look at Dexter.
Okay, I don't like that too much.
I don't know why he doing that. He didn't hear the story.
I guess not.
Sorry, the way her dog is looking, he looked like he want to hear the story too.
Okay, so we're telling it.
Okay, we're trying to finish. So we go in the weight room, and as soon as we try to mingle with everybody, we try to act like we was there the whole time. He asked us, "Hey, where did y'all go?" And I say, "I forgot. I think you just stood silent."
I sure did. I wasn't even getting ready to make up anything because it was going to be bad.
I don't know what you would have said.
I just froze. It's like what can I say? You watched us walk off. What can I say? What could I say?
I was trying to find the bathroom because y'all locked the door.
So and then she said she. So I'm like, okay, dang, I'm left out. So now I got to find out my excuse.
And he didn't question it. And you came with me. It was always, honestly, it was a given. Because we were so close to friends, people always thought if one was somewhere, the other one was there.
Because
so it made sense.
Remember the one time where you got some. She got signed out, and first of all, immediately everybody already assumed that I was supposed to go with her. She got her mom signed her out, and everybody automatically assumed that I was supposed to go with you. What?
I remember you told me everybody in the class like, "You not going to?"
Right, and then that's when they called me to leave too, and everybody was proved right, and I was like. I
remember telling my mom because she couldn't say your last name right, so I was like, "Mom, this is how you say it."
This just probably looked like she was lying.
Yeah, it probably did, but they trusted her.
But you remember my mom gave her permission to sign me out too. It was I told you, we did some really ugly things, and the only reason I was being signed out with her so she could go to her own doctor's appointment. It had nothing to do with me. We weren't going
anywhere fun.
It had nothing to do with me. And everybody in the classroom assumed that I was supposed to go with you. They all looked back at me and was like,
that's what I think. We were one. We were one.
That is
because when I said she, it spoke for both of us. That's what I'm saying.
That's what and nobody questioned anything ever. None of the teachers ever did. They never questioned anything. It was just like, why were we one person? That was not supposed. That is not real.
No, the coach saying he didn't say anything. He said, "Don't you lie to me." He talking to me, but I'm talking for both of us. For both of us. He not saying, well, what's your... He didn't never ask her, what's yours?
I never needed a reason, apparently.
He didn't ask her at all. Yeah, and I'm just like, well, I got us out of that one pretty good.
That was... He said, don't you lie to me. He kept saying it. Oh, my gosh.
And I'm already lying. It's too late.
We did some crazy stuff. I honestly...
I wonder if y'all have crazy best friend stories like this. This is crazy.
Not to that extent, to be that ugly... I do want to know. I do want to know if people have stories like that. Like, because I feel, or the stories like changing your entire schedule, like just so we can all have this, or we can both have the same classes. Like, that's ugly. You cannot be that sick.
College. Well, some people do that. Making sure they go to the same college. That's normal. That's normal thing. That's normal.
Yeah.
That's normal.
People do talk about going to the same college. Yeah. But I don't think they changed, I don't think they rearranged their schedule so that we can have identical schedules. I just feel like that's very ugly. Or I don't think they skip together to go play tennis instead of going to their class, Or go take a nap at my grandmother's house when we're supposed to be, I think we were supposed to be in pre-cal at that time. Because that was our last class today. But instead we chose to go to my grandma's house and take a nap. And my grandma did not question me. Instead, she made us a sandwich or something. And we just took a nap on the couch before tennis practice or before our tennis match.
And then walked up to the school like we didn't just skip.
Drove, because I had my truck at the time.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, gross? Can we say gross?
And I just want to say now, Mama, if you watching this, when the school called you and said I wasn't in class, I wasn't in class.
Okay, they never called my mom.
I don't know how. I was caught every time, and I had to lie.
Unless my mom just never answered her phone, or I don't know, because my mom never said anything.
The only thing that got me was sometimes they were wrong. It was just the teacher would either mark me absent on accident, and so they would call her, and I'd be like, "Mom, I'm already in here." So it was easy for me to just be like, well, they probably just making another mistake.
My mom never said, or at least she never said anything to me, because maybe she just assumed it was a
mistake.
Yeah, because my mom knew I always went to class. I mean, I always went to school. I always went to school. Like, I had good attendance. I always came to school. I never really called out sick. I never said I was sick or anything unless I really was sick. I know, right? Unless I really was sick, that was the only time I stayed home from school. Like, I really wasn't feeling good. But she never said anything. But honestly, at the time, I would tell my mom that we skipped, because I didn't care. I did not care about a lot of stuff. So I'd be like, Mom, Mila did not go to like, I would do that all the time, and she just went, Elena. That's all she was saying.
I was gonna get it. I was not ready.
Yeah, like I
was not ready for that.
My mom is just, honestly, I guess everybody just already knew. I just didn't care about anything. And plus, I would not put myself in jeopardy of, like, not graduating and stuff like that. So I think my mom just knew. It was like, it's not that big of a deal.
Like, she was in AP, I was in dual enrollment class. Like, we were very smart kids. Yeah. Just senior year, we got a little crazy.
Senior year was the worst one. Like, we never were that crazy before.
Think about it. We also had classes that we did not need. And
absolutely.
And we did that on purpose. We made sure it was not.
That last semester for sure.
Yeah,
we made
the first semester we did everything we could to make sure everything was good. So don't take this as, let me go skip.
Yeah, no, because our last semester mine was French, art, and weight training. Like, those were my classes. It was like stuff that I just
that's what I'm saying.
Needed just to take because I needed to come to class.
Mythology.
Oh, I had that too.
Yeah, I had mythology, weight training, and art, and then we both had pre-cal.
Yep.
I did not need pre-cal, so if I failed it, it was whatever.
And my French class, I was already done with my French classes, but I just decided to take the third one, so I took 3 French classes, and I just chose to take that one. I didn't have to, but again, that was just something like that I needed to take just to pass time. Really, honestly,
it is what it is.
Yeah, but so I'm not saying like.
We're not condoning.
Like, if you're taking real classes your senior year, of course, huh?
Condoning the right word?
Yeah, you don't condone that. Yeah,
good. Okay.
Like, if you're taking real courses and your grades aren't where they should be your senior year, I'm not saying to, like, that's not how it was for us at all. No. And we did not skip a class if we were failing. Like, no, we skipped when we knew that we could. Like,
we were very smart kids. We deserved to skip a little while.
We were really good. And I feel like that's really another reason. I feel like we were kind of manipulators. Because we knew that because we were good students, we could get away with so many things, and
which
that,
we did.
I feel bad a little bit. I'm sorry, I feel bad a little bit because that is sad.
Thinking about now with the lion and
that was
bad.
I'm sorry. Oh my gosh,
it's pretty bad.
I am so sorry. I feel kind of bad now, but like I said, we were good students, and plus we loved our teachers and stuff.
It's like nothing like getting high.
No, we did. Weird. We skipped to play tennis.
We just wanted to go to state. That's it.
I needed to practice.
I
wanted to win. It was ugly, but I wanted to win. I needed to. It was very ugly, though.
Can you be mad at us? No.
I don't think nobody. I think people understand. They'll understand. The teachers they'll understand. We were good students, good people. We were nice. We were respectful.
He's like trying to make a resume for us.
Because we were. I was never rude. And if we did get in trouble, we would feel bad.
Yeah.
If we actually got in trouble, we would feel bad.
Yeah.
Because, like, okay, we're not
those.
Because didn't we get in trouble before, like, one time where we were like.
What? Do you remember what it was?
I don't. But I just remember us being like the person that we got in trouble by, we felt super bad about it. It was something.
I don't recall. I'm trying to think really hard, but I don't.
I just remember the feeling.
Shoot, yeah, that ain't gonna help me because I don't remember.
Okay, because you don't feel bad because you probably did the lion.
Of course, I had to. You think I was going to go home and get written up or go to ISS?
Girl, we were not going to get written up. That's what I'm saying, how we manipulated people. They were not going to write us up. They were just going to give us a warning and tell us to go to class. Like, you know how many times we should have been written up? Like, when we walked out of weight training? He should have written us up, but we were always super sweet with, like, we were sweet people. It's not like we were being rude or anything.
Yeah.
Or, like, We weren't being bad. We were not. I
think we're just kids being kids. That's how I'm going.
We were too old to be kids.
But I think to them,
going on 18, we knew better.
Think about. They probably did stuff like that when they were our age. That's what I'm saying. They were probably in their head like,
okay, but if we're gonna skip, why didn't we leave campus? We stayed on campus,
roamed around.
We made it easy for them to get caught. We made it easy to get caught.
Why did we come back?
Why would you come back?
I think that's why he didn't do nothing, because he thought that we came back.
Because we were just having a fun trip. That's all. We were just we were just taking a 15 and we're gonna come back. That's it.
You just stop comparing this to work. Anywho, I really feel like I really feel like he really could have penalized, because I feel like he didn't penalize us just because we came back. Because he probably never seen kids come back. They leave, skip, and call that skipping and coming back. That's not normal. That's not normal. That's not normal.
Ugly.
If you skip, you're gonna commit and you're gonna skip the rest of the day. We came back to the same class that we skipped. We went in there and we left and came back. And said, "Oh, they probably done by now. We just didn't want to do one activity. That's it."
What didn't we want to do?
I didn't want to keep walking around the track field.
That was the most calm thing.
It was calm, but it's just
like, why didn't we skip the weight training part? Is what we should.
No, we came back to the weight training part.
Yeah, but we should have skipped that, because why would? So we can't walk around the track field, but we could go lift weights, and
we like lifting weights. I liked it.
But do you see what I'm saying about how we were kind of stupid? We were kind of dumb. All we were doing was walking around the track field. Our main purpose of the class was to lift weights. Wouldn't a normal person want to skip the weight part and just do the walking? You know what I'm saying? We went back so that we could work out. What? I'm just dumb. Just so dumb.
Oh, should I tell them about our fight?
Oh, yes. That should have been one of the first things we even talked about.
Since we're all right, and we're back. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. We're back. Had a little malfunction.
We ain't no malfunction. I had to leave.
That's a malfunction in my book.
I thought a malfunction meant something stopped working.
Exactly. We stopped working.
That's not. Yeah, you know that's not it. Anyways, what were you talking about? Oh, you're about to tell me.
I was about to tell you about our first fight. I remember like it was yesterday.
We had two, but which one are you about to tell?
The first one, the very first one. So, the very first one. I'll let you tell the second one.
I don't want to tell them because I don't remember it as good as you.
Okay. Well, the first one. So we were in theater class, which is so weird because I don't even like acting or theater. That was really stupid. I don't know who decided that for me, but I didn't want that.
I don't know why I took that either.
I don't know. And of course we had it together. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why that happened.
I don't know. So we're in the class together. We're doing this group project. It was us and two other girls, right? Or just one? I think it was two.
It was the three of us.
Three girls. Okay, okay.
I mean, in the project, in the group, right? It was just three of us.
So, it was three of us, me, her, and another girl. Everything was cool, laughing, kikiing. All of a sudden, it's so stupid why it started. I wanted to hold the paper. She had the paper. And did I snatch it? Is that what initiated? I snatched it?
I don't remember. I don't remember that.
Going back and forth with the paper because it was about...
She cared about the paper more than I did, I guess.
Because I was trying to read what was supposed to be said because I'm not a good actor, so I feel like I'm going to mess up. You know?
Sure. I don't remember.
Because the paper had what we were supposed to say, each line by line.
I played too much. Because why did I have that?
Well, I don't know. And why were you so stingy about it?
Okay, no, because it had to be something deeper. Because you must have did something for me to even act like that. You must have been being sick then.
Well, I can't deny it.
Why would I need to do that? Because if you would have just asked me for the paper, I'm sure I would have just gave it to you.
Did I not ask?
So that's what I'm saying. Something else had to have happened for me to be acting like that. For me to be like, no.
Were you playing? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So we back and forth with the paper. All of a sudden, I take the first hit. Yada yada yada. So I
no, ain't no yada yada yada.
Okay, God, oh, I hear it.
Because don't make it seem like I'm just the one that's just overreacting.
You didn't overreact.
Okay, go ahead.
I hit you first. What you did was valid.
You did what? You did what?
I hit you first. I hit you first.
Now let's talk about this. Because
why do we need to go to another? There's another story to tell.
No, because let's talk about this. Because that other story is basically the same situation. So all I'm saying is, I don't like to be touched. I don't like to be hit. And if I warn you, I didn't warn you that time, but you knew that already. I'm telling you, I don't like to be hit. So whatever comes after that, didn't you cause that on yourself? Go ahead.
So I hit her. And then she punches me very hard on my arm. To the point where I feel like I'm about to cry at this point. Because I didn't expect her to hit me that hard. And so the friendship was out the door to me at that point.
The funniest thing is, I remember how I felt when I punched.
How did you feel? I don't remember hearing this part.
Because I don't even talk about it. I just remember how I felt. I looked at y'all like this. And I just felt myself go just like this. I was like, I'm about to punch the mess. Not even kidding. That's what I said. I was like, I'm about to punch the mess out of her. Like,
you did.
I was
and you did.
So mad.
Whatever you felt in your head, you got it out. I'm happy for you.
I'm telling you, I don't like to be hit. I don't. So it's just like all I was like, because I don't fight. I don't fight people.
I know.
So I think like all of that is just. It's just built up. So the minute somebody hit me, I'm just ready.
Yeah, it showed through every fight we had.
I don't fight. I'm not used to that. So
she hits me hard. And like I said, friendship was out the window to me at the time. Because as soon as she did it, I was dramatic.
You okay, at least you know.
I'm just a dramatic person. I tell everybody that now.
You certainly were.
Yeah, okay, I don't care. To me, the friendship was out the window.
It was out the window for me too. I was like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm only hitting back.
Yeah. So for both of us, it was a done deal. Because I couldn't believe it. She couldn't believe it.
I could believe it. I just didn't care because it was on you. That was on you. I don't care.
I'm about to tell the funniest part of the story. The funniest part is not even that we hit each other. It's the fact is I walk off because I'm like, bro, yeah, I'm done. I'm done with this project. I'm done with her. I'm done with everybody.
That friendship was over with.
It was done. And so I walk off, and mind you, we all the way down the hall. We got to walk all the way down back to our classroom. So I'm walking down the hallway. All I hear is, wait, guys, we still got to do the project.
She said, guys, it's not that serious, guys. I'm like,
and we're done. We're done. We're done with the whole project.
I just remember when you walked away, I was smiling. I remember smiling at the back of your head because I was like, I don't care. Like I was smiling at the back. You still in tissue? I was smiling at the back of your head. I was at the back of my head. But it was just, I don't know. I was just like, I don't care. I don't care about nothing.
I'm telling you, the friendship was over. If you cannot tell me at that time we were actually about to be like not be friends anymore, because that's exactly what was about to happen. And then all of a sudden something, and like I took all my stuff. The bell rang. I took all my stuff. I made sure I did not walk with her. I made sure because I was so mad.
And guess what I did? I heard her headphones in,
and I walked. Both did the same thing. I was like, I couldn't believe she would do this to me. I felt so betrayed.
And she started it. I'm like, oh my God.
I know. But in my 15-year-old head, I felt betrayed. And that's exactly how I felt. I feel stupid, yes. And that's why I went to go apologize. After my walk, I got over it. After my walk to my class, our next class was so close together. Mm-hmm. And we always had a routine. So it also felt weird that we didn't do it.
Yeah, it definitely it felt weird to me for sure. Like even walking to that class, it felt really weird.
Because I was like,
dang, I'm supposed to get dropped off. Or did I drop you off and then I walked the class?
Yeah. We would drop each other off. Yeah. Like somebody would drop somebody off. And so I'm like, I walked to my class door. I was like, yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't even imagine my life without her.
So and this is like when we were friends only for like what, a few months so far. Yes.
Probably one summer worth of being real friends. And we're like, oh, I can't live without her.
Already can't live without each other, and that was crazy.
And mind you, this thought process just from the walk. This is from the fight to the walk to the next class. This is not like, oh, it took days or it took hours. 5 minutes from one side of the school to the other side, I came to my senses, and I said, I walked in her classroom. I said, "Bro, I'm sorry."
I was like, I'm sorry too.
And when she said, and I was like, you want to get some snacks?
We went to go get some snacks.
Majority of our friendship is us getting some snacks.
We're always getting snacks. It's fun.
It is.
And it's fun snacks. It's like
we do it now as adults.
It's like a treat. It's like it was like a treat for like, okay, we were just playing. Like we still friends.
Yeah. We had the money, so why not?
Spending money on snacks is just
out of job. But anywho,
so ugly.
That was our first fight, and we laughed about it even then
because it's so dumb.
It was so stupid.
It's so dumb.
The second one,
I gotta tell this one.
I want to hear from your point of view. Like, what do you think happened?
You know my point of view. Okay, this was during, we told you we did cross country together. Mm-hmm. So it was during this time, and we went on a trip. I think this was for state. I'm not sure. I think it was for state. So we went and stayed in a hotel. The whole team did. So at one point during the night, we went into one of our teammates' rooms. We were all in there, like people were sitting on the floor. It was someone on a bed, and I was sitting on one of the beds, and so was she. I think at one point, and I don't know what was going on. I don't know what we were doing. We were like we were playing or something.
I played too
much. I don't know what was going on. I just know we were playing at first, and then she kept hitting me. Like, I don't know what it was. She just kept hitting me. So I was like, all right. Like, I was like, okay, that's enough. I'm telling her it was enough because I was like, okay, I don't like to be touched. It really didn't have much to do with her, but I was just like, I don't like to be touched. I don't like to be hit and stuff like that. I just take that serious. So I was like, okay, Lene, stop hitting me. Like, all right, stop, because I'm telling you to stop now. And I was like, I'm warning you. I was saying it just like this. Like, I remember saying it. My eyebrows raised and everything. I was like, all right. And so the last time she had hit me, like, I don't know if even like three times or four. I don't know how many times. I was giving you some chances. So then, all right, the last hit, I was like, all right. So I turned and I kind of like lifted her up and like threw her on the floor on the side of the bed because I was like, all right, I told you. So I had to lift up and throw her off the bed, and all I heard was a loud thud. I didn't look because I was mad. I was like, all right, I already told you to stop. I did. So then everybody in the room, being as dramatic as they are, was like, ooh, and I was like, okay, y'all are dramatic. I didn't ask if she was okay. I just got up and I left out of the room because I was like, I don't care. I don't feel like I was in the wrong.
And if you thought I was gonna sit there and stay there after everybody just said, "Ooh, shoot," are you?
And serious? We shared a room, so we were in somebody else's room. So I walked out to go into our room that we were sharing with two other girls, and so I just got ready for bed, and I got in the bed, and she came in the room eventually, and we didn't say anything to each other that night.
Didn't talk, and I swear to everybody else, they thought our friendship ended.
Yeah.
And by that morning, 7 a.m., we were back talking and laughing in the back of the bus.
And at that point, I don't think, like, after that incident, I didn't think, like, oh, we're not friends.
I didn't think that either.
Like, it wasn't even that deep to me.
No, because
that fight was not that deep to me. The first one, I don't know, we were just being real dramatic, that fight. But that second time where, like, that happened in the hotel, my thought wasn't like, okay, I'm not going to be her friend anymore. It was just like, I'm not talking to you tonight. Like, yeah, because you just made me mad, and I know I just made you mad by throwing you on the floor.
Yeah.
So I get that, but like at that point, no, I wasn't thinking like we weren't gonna be friends.
No, the first time, I definitely thought, this is a wrap.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's because it was our first fight. Like, we didn't have any argument or anything like that before.
And I never had a fight with a friend. I've never like fought like that with a friend. Like, we're like, it's like
honestly,
sisters. I've never fought.
I don't want to. She was not my friend, but I did have a fight with somebody who I would talk to daily, kinda, or like in high school. But like that fight lasted for way too long. I mean, like months. It was like it lasted too long. So I was like, "You're not my friend," because you don't. I would not do that. I wouldn't have a fight with a friend and not talk to them for months over something so stupid. It was over something really stupid. So I was like, I didn't really that wasn't a friendship. That was just like, what would you call that? Like an associate or something? I don't know, because I would talk to her often, just not like
acquaintance.
Well, yeah. So it was that, because I was like, a friendship? Yeah, no. Like, I wouldn't go months without talking to you. So, but I think it being our first fight, it was being very dramatic. Because that second one, I was just like, girl, I'm not talking to you for the rest of the night. Have a good night. Go to sleep. See you in the morning.
But somebody even want to sleep.
Right. And we did have we were going to, well, I don't, at this point, I actually don't know if we were going to share a bed anyway that night, because for some reason, the other two girls, one of them was just so obsessed with us and really wanted to sleep in the same bed as either one of us. She just wanted one of us to sleep with her. The other girl did not care. So she didn't care who she slept with. She just wanted to go to sleep.
And I'm a wild sleeper, so I try to pre-warn her. I definitely was a lot worse than I am now.
It would be it was uncomfortable anyway. Not me sleeping with the other. I didn't really care, because I already knew her. It was
uncomfortable for me because I wanted to move around like I like.
Right, but
I don't like to have to think about sleeping.
Even her acting the way that she did would make me uncomfortable. Because why do you want to sleep with me so bad when you don't even know me? Like, it's all right. I don't know. She was about to cry. It was like, it was like, she's like, but I want to sleep with one. And like, why?
And see, that's another thing when it comes to friends. Like, I think that was all the story.
Yeah.
For the day.
Right.
It's so weird how a majority of our friendship, this is why we don't have other friends.
Yeah.
So many people, women, have tried to come in between us. And it's crazy. Like, we try to open ourselves, like, maybe we should have another friend, like, to balance us out. Or, like, we could be open to it.
It's not like we're not mean people or anything. It just seems to never. Yeah, it just never. Because we're nice to other people. Like, if they want to be friends with, it's like we have no problem doing that. It's like people just have like this, I don't know, like the intention to like break us up for some reason. I don't know if they just see the connection and they don't like it. Like, they don't like how close it is. Yeah, it's like, why though? Like, what about because it happened more than once. Like, I don't know why people just always want to. Yeah, because like, why do y'all want to break up the friendship that bad? Like, why is it's always a motive for some reason for them to like want to break us apart. I don't know why they do. I still don't understand.
So excessive.
And I've never asked anybody that. Like,
I want to. I wish I could go back in time.
Or like, even just ask somebody from their perspective. Like, why do they think that people? Like, I should ask my mom. Like, why did they want to come in between our friendship so bad? Like, what about it threatened them so much?
Yeah.
When we were already welcoming them, it wasn't like we were like saying, no, you can't be a part of this. It's only us.
Yeah, because
we never did that.
Hey, how are you doing?
We would talk, laugh with people, all of that. They would feel like they were like our friends. So I don't know why they felt like they had to pin us against each other all the time.
And they will always lose, because I'm never talking bad about her.
What? Like, I don't even have anything bad to say. And if I do have something bad to say, I will say it to you, not to somebody else. Mm-hmm. It just didn't make any sense. And they would do that.
I would feel?
Oh no! Like, hello.
I would feel so bad.
First, I would have to be like, I told this. I would have to snitch on myself, because
I already snitched on myself to you multiple times.
Because I would rather just tell you.
Oh, you hate flying things. I'm like,
it is something flying, but I would rather just tell you, because if it's bothering me, or if it's something that you did that's bothering me, why would I not just tell you? Like, it's not that serious.
Instead of going to someone else, that's a lot more hurtful.
That's a lot hurtful. Especially the ones that we were around. It's like, I wouldn't want to tell them anything anyway, because they would probably twist it and turn it to where.
And that's what they were going to do. And it's like, if you're gonna be friends with somebody, be friends with them. Don't like, what's the point of being a phony friend? And sometimes you gotta really evaluate and think about yourself, like, what am I doing?
And why? I really want to know why our friendship threatens so many people.
And we tried so many to the point we don't even want to do it anymore.
Because it always turns out the same way, like
every time.
And I don't know why can't we all just get along? Like, literally. Like, what are we? No, seriously, because like, why can't we? What are we doing wrong?
I don't know.
And I don't think I'm not being like, I don't have like a biased mindset or anything when we do talk to other people. I'm not like, oh, she can only be my friend. I don't really have that, because it's gonna be like that anyway.
Welcoming your friends too.
It would always be that way anyway. Like, I am always gonna like be closer with you, but we were friends for so long. But it's not gonna be like, I'm gonna be closer with you, and then if we do have somebody else as a friend, like in a friend group, that I would just completely ignore them or anything. I wouldn't do that. So I don't know why it always
happens that way.
Yes, every single time since
and then
high
it's
school.
like they get mad when we don't do what they want. Like,
and then we'll never hear. We'll never hear from them again.
Right.
Like
it's like, dang, you didn't fall for my trap. I'm like, are you Satan?
Like the girl who like she would, I guess, as soon as one of us would walk away, she'll talk about the person that just walked away, and then expect us to say something bad about each other.
And then we just stop talking. Like, I would stop talking.
I didn't have anything to say. I'm like, girl, like you're being weird. Like you acting like she didn't just walk away and you like that's not my best friend.
And then you act like we're not going to see each other all day. So then we're talking about like, did you see what she said? And we both snitched on each other. Like, what are you doing? Did you experience the same thing I did? Like that was crazy.
Like crazy. I guess people aren't used to like genuine friendships, especially that young. Maybe she did think that would work. But our friendship was really different from the ones that we would see in school anyway. Like a lot of those people were phony with each other. Like those friendships were not safe. Like I wouldn't feel safe in any of those friendships at all. Like I can see why they probably would think that would work because nobody was genuine to each other at all. No. They were not loyal. Mm-mm. They always talked behind like the friends that we had. Like they would talk about us and the people that they were friends with, like bad. Mm-hmm. I mean, stop.
Sorry.
They would talk bad about what was her name? What did we say? Delilah. Bad, and then now they're friends or were friends like later on, and I'm like, wee, as bad. It's flying. I don't like flying. As bad as they talked about her, I'm just like. And you're going to be friends with them after they just said all of that stuff about you?
It was crazy.
And I don't think I said anything about her while we were friends. Ever. Like I just take that very seriously. I really do. I just like that is so sad. Like it will make me sad.
This has always been my golden rule of life. Like however you treat someone, expect yourself to be treated the same. Like treat somebody how you want to be treated. Mm-hmm. Like it's very simple, very simple.
And they did not do that.
If you cannot do that, then what's the point of even being around people?
Yes. It's like the way that school, the way they acted towards everybody. Everybody was bullies. Like,
and was in denial about it too.
Yeah, it's like, a lot of the ones that were popular would be like, it would go to their heads, and I'm just like, you do realize that you're 15 in high school. Wearing khaki pants and an olive jacket, just like every other person in this school, and you feel superior to people who don't have what you have, which is a $20 olive green jacket. Like now you would never catch me wearing that because it's ugly, one. And two, like, I don't know why they acted like that. And it's just like, it was just weird. That high school was disgusting.
I could not wait for it to end, but I was sad because of the memories I've made.
Only senior year.
Yeah, pretty much. But the whole time I'm like, yeah, this needs to end. It felt overrated really fast.
Like from freshman year to junior year, the only thing that made me like high school was you. Like that was the only thing.
Yeah.
You and the teachers. Like yeah. But everybody else, I'm just like, why are y'all all like the same? Everybody was bullies. Everybody just was talking about each other. It was just so toxic. It was just so ugly. I was like, I don't want to be around y'all. Y'all just make me want to go home every day. Like I don't like any of this. Like,
it was awful.
It really was. Awful. I felt so alienated because I'm like, I don't care what y'all do. I don't care what y'all wear. I don't care what y'all are talking about. But it's like everybody seems to care about everybody else, but not in a good way. They didn't care like about people's well-being or anything. They just cared about what they were wearing.
The wrong thing.
Everything that was wrong. It's like, who cares? Like, I don't care about that at all.
We can all be obliterated tomorrow, and your shoes will still be obliterated. Your outfit will still be obliterated.
And just with you. And that's what was so crazy to me, like, how much I didn't care about any of those people and how much they did not like me. But it's like, and remember how we were talking about, it's like, I always kind of knew who I was. So it's like, nobody, you could bully me all you want or say whatever you needed to say. But it's like, regardless of what you said, I was still going to be me. Like, you could hate me because of my laugh. You could hate me because of whatever. But, like, I'm still going to laugh. And I'm still going to walk around. I'm going to wear what I want to wear. I'm going to do what I want to do. And you're just going to have to deal with it. I don't know. It just made, but people did not like me. And I'm like, I genuinely don't care that you even exist. But I don't know. High school was weird.
Very, very weird. And I think we should end it here. I think we should end it here. And we'll just save the next video for I think we should go more in depth on friendship in the next video.
Yeah.
Because this one was mostly about our backstory and our background. Yeah, we just need friendship.
Can you take that ice cream out of there? Can you take that ice cream out of there? Can you take the ice cream out of the freezer for me, please? Do you see what I'm saying? How I told you how he'll talk and make it like he can't hear me asking him to do something. So he'll purposely do that so he don't have to do what I asked him to do. You see what I'm saying? You see how he get louder so he can't hear me? I swear I can't. Anyway,
I'm just glad nobody barked. That's what I was waiting for the whole time.
What? I know. Because if it were us getting up, there would be barking.
So y'all don't care? Y'all don't care when he leaves?
They don't.
I'm about to get a costume with him on it. And I'm gonna just walk around the house and just look like him, so that way they can stop.
They'll probably know the difference. They'll probably just smell the difference.
Oh, crap. He definitely would.
Crap. All right. So that was it. That was mainly just a backstory of our friendship. And like she said, we'll go more into depth about friendships and what a real friendship is.
Because some of y'all don't know, and it's actually sad.
And how to make it last. Because it's actually genuine, you know? So we really hope you enjoyed this. And we will see you guys in a week.
See you next Sunday.
Bye.
Monday. Bye. Love you.